Yo, what's up guys? It's Killrick99 and today I bring a completely different video. I never done this, but I see that this was like a trend on YouTube for a while now. Probably a month or something. It's a tier list, of course, and I'm on teammaker.com. So the tier list that I bring today is Naruto Storm Broken Characters tier list. So basically to start off, you only see like 12 characters. Some of them are repeated because I selected a poor image like for this Tenten, Itachi, and Minato. But yeah, let's just make one thing straight. I'm not including all the broken characters. I'm just including like a few that came to my head off the top, and ones that I think are more iconic, through all the games, or added like a specific moment in a game. But of course, if you think that I'm missing a really obvious broken character of the Storm series, please leave it down in the comment section down below. And this is not by any means some like expert knowledge on the characters. Of course not. I'm just having fun with this tier list, and you can basically see by the names that I put in each category. So we have at the bottom we have broken for the first month of Storm 2. So if you played the games in Storm 2, you already know what I'm talking about. Broken for the average player, basically characters that are broken for people that are like average. They don't know much about the game and they are not that good. So then we have broken and annoying to deal with it, so that's pretty normal. A lot of characters are like that, right? Then we have like super broken, stupid, and difficult to beat. Yeah, in general, characters that are a little bit more broken than the usual broken characters, and they are difficult to beat when played by a decent player, right? And then we have broken beyond. Beyond broken will make you give up the game forever, like Kappa, but literally like the probably the most broken shit that I've ever seen. And yeah, so let's start. Let's start with the Dunzo here. So yeah, let's do this order. Yeah, Dunzo, basically I'll say that he's broken and annoying to deal with it. So I thought about like putting him at super broken, stupid, and difficult to beat, but I don't think he's like super broken, man. I think their characters are way more broken than Danzo. I just think that he's annoying to deal with, and we can all agree that he's annoying to deal with. I mean, with experience and with playing a lot against him, you kind of get to know more and more of how to beat him, but he's still annoying and he's still broken. That awakening, you guys know. I'll play the clip of him just one-shotting with the awakening.
The victor has been decided.
So yeah, as you can see by that clip, he really is like he has some broken stuff. Okay. By the way, also I was just gonna forget talking about this. He can do a full combo by eating your feet, and that's just stupid. There's a few characters that can do that in this list, but yeah, Danzo is one of them. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, man. He can basically do a full combo just by eating your feet. He has a super good awakening, one of the best awakenings in the game. Through the game, since he was able to like one shot you, and even without the one shot in Generations, I don't think he had the one shot. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he had it on Generations. I'm pretty sure he didn't, and he was still really, really good. So yeah, Dunzo, I'll put him in broken and annoying to deal with it, basically. Um, Daedra, so Daedra. Let's leave Daedra. Let's leave Daedra. Let's pick Masked Man. Yo, Masked Man. Yo. So Masked Man. Okay. Let me put it in first. Okay. Uh. Okay. Let's put him in super broken, stupid, and difficult to beat. Shall we? Yeah. Let's put him here. Let's put him here. And I'm talking about a specific Masked Man. I'm talking. Definitely talking about Masked Man in Storm Generations first patches. I would say. I think he got nerfed. Uh, I want to say that he got nerfed as the game went by, but maybe he didn't even get nerfed. Um, Maybe people just adapted to him. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he's definitely way more broken than Danzo, bro. So he's not gonna be in the same list. I'm gonna put him here. And difficult to beat. Yo, I'm gonna play a clip, and then I'm gonna explain why he's so broken. So yeah, as you could see by that clip, bro, like the thing with Masked Man is that his jutsu was so broken. Yes, you would sub that, you would get hit by the jutsu sub and still get hit because you would sub behind Masked Man and you would get hit by the bombs. He had insane tracking a lot of times, and I don't know if I showed this clip or not, but there's sometimes where, you know, when like two jutsus clash, like the characters go um like far away from each other, right? They clash and they go far away, no one gets hit. But sometimes, like, there was a glitch that you, if you did like a Rasengan against like the Maskman jutsu, it is supposed to for them to clash and go each other's way, right, without attacking each other. But sometimes he would clash, go back, and still hit Naruto. Like, I don't know if I explained that correctly, but it's just brutal. Like, that jutsu was basically it. That's what made him so broken. And at the start of Generations, he was like the character to beat in terms of spamming. Like, every spammer, every dude that was like so desperate for that sweaty win, he would pick Maskman and just spam it. And at the start was really difficult because you had to be super patient to beat him, and he would just like win matches of just spamming jutsu. And trust me, if you played at that time, you remember how painful it was. And for that reason, I'm gonna put him in super broken, stupid, and difficult to beat. So yeah, let's go with Nagato now, right? So Nagato, I'm gonna put him as broken and annoying to deal with it. So I'm basically putting Nagato as broken and annoying to deal with as same as Danzo, because I think he's kind of broken. Just like Danzo, he can basically do a full combo by eating your feet. In general, he has super easy infinites with a lot of damage, bro. Like, his tracking is insane. Um, and in general, like, since he was introduced in Storm 3, like, everyone like complained about him, and yeah, it's just annoying to deal with because he has like stupid properties, and he's also broken just like Danzo. I mean, he doesn't have that type of awakening, but at the same time, like, in terms of like raw combos, and maybe you could even say jutsu, like the almighty push and the tilt. I mean, me, it is up to discussion if like Nagato's tilt and jutsu are better than like Danzo's, but it's still like similar to Danzo as a broken and annoying character to deal with in general. So yeah, let's go to Daedra, bro. I've been dodging doing this to Daedra, but let's put him here. So yeah, this is why I'm doing this for fun, exactly, right? Because basically Daedra, if you played Storm 2, bro, and shout out to all my OG brothers that played Storm 2, Joe, just up in the comment section down below if you know what I'm talking about before talking about it. If you play Storm 2, you definitely know why this character is here, bro. Broken for the first month of Storm 2. So basically, I'm gonna just say it. This was the first, like, character, the pioneer character for spamming, bro. Like, it was the first, like, character that people started picking to just spam. And in Storm 2 was probably the game that Daedra was definitely the game that Daedra was the most effective at spamming. You could basically just hit square, um, and basically win matches of that. I'm gonna show you a clip, definitely of someone just spamming Daedra in Storm 2. So yeah, as you can see, like you like people would only press square literally and they would win. But I say in the first month, because like quickly people realized that it wasn't that hard to deal with. You just needed to like do Sasuke Kirin and boom, he's dead. Or just throw Shuriken, or just play like patient and just walk around, jump around. And actually, a cool story. Uh, I knew after the start that Kirin was a good option, but Kirin wasn't always the best option, because sometimes it would be up close to you, like the other opponent, and it would basically like cancel your ultimate jutsu, right? So what I found with my brothers labbing in the free battle, because at the time, like my brothers, we used to play a lot Storm 2. So we basically discovered that Shidori True Spear, Sasuke, Shidori True Spear would go through all that spam, and like the little like birds that it throws, the bomb birds, they would basically not even touch Sasuke Shidori True Spin when he was doing that ultimate jutsu. So yo, by the way, one more thing before we jump into the next character. Tell me in the comment section below if like if you played Storm 2 online, what strategy you used to beat Deidara, because like I put Deidara here because it's so fun how he was like the first character that people actually started spamming with. But yeah, he's trash, man. Deidara, I actually been playing it a little bit in Storm 4, trying to actually get good with him. But yeah, that's off topic. Let's go into next character. So Kaguya. Kaguya, I'm gonna put Kaguya as super broken, stupid, and difficult to beat. I'm not putting Kaguya as beyond broken, that will make you give up the game forever. Because like I'm pretty sure she can break the game, but I don't know that she can like literally break the game mid-match, like out of nowhere. Because I tried to search on YouTube, right? Because I heard people telling me that yo, Kaguya is like the most broken character ever because she breaks the game. And I saw on YouTube. I'm gonna play the clips, so just watch these clips. So yeah, as you could see by these clips, like she with that Sasuke strategy, she can literally like paralyze the character and make her like disappear off the map, something like weird. And she also has like stun locks. He has that unbreakable, unblockable, right? Combos in the lava stages, and in general, she's like, if a person knows what he's doing, he has to know what he's doing. Otherwise, she's just trash. But if the person that's playing Kaguya knows what he's doing, she's basically a super broken character. But I don't know if she literally can be invincible. Uh, by the way, no character is invincible, but like you know what I mean, like super like impossible, almost like near impossible to beat if a person is actually being effective at doing the broken stuff. But yeah, I mean, comment in the section down below if she can actually break the game or something like that, or it's just like the stun locks that she has and all that all those glitches, weird glitches. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put in super broken. I don't know if I should put it, if oh my god, bro, this is super raw, by the way. Now I'm getting off topic again, but I need to say this. In the last like more complex, I would say, videos that I did, the Boruto characters that we will see in the Storm 5 release date theory, I was reading a script that I made, and now I'm being super raw because there was a critique that I was getting a lot by those videos, and now I want to keep it super raw. But you will see me stuttering and saying dumb stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed either way. Let's keep going. So yeah, I'm gonna put Kaguya in difficult to beat and super broken stupid. That's basically it. But yeah, tell me if I should put it below in your opinion or up at Beyond Broken. So yeah, let's go to yo. This is Edo Minato. Let's put let's do Edo Minato. Yeah, this is the picture of his face. Let's go. So Edo Minato, I'm gonna put him broken for the average player. And now I know that I'm gonna get jumped a lot in the comment section. What the fuck, Killer Rick 99? Yo, Edo Minato is just the worst character ever. How can you even put him as broken, bro? Like, that is so stupid, man. So easy character to beat, bro. Whoa, what a noob you are, man. Bro, chill out, okay? Chill out. Chill out. Edo Minato is indeed perfect for this category that I put him on, right? Broken for the average player. And I know that once you figure out and it's easy to figure out, once you figure out how to beat Edo Minato is super weak. You know, his combos are so linear, so predictable. And I mean, the biggest problem that people have against, like, the average player has against Edo Minato is basically his Rasengan, because it's super fast, and yeah, it just comes out of nowhere, right? Basically that. And like on wake up and that stuff, and people spam it, and you know that this Rasengan hits and then still lingers around. Of course, he also has that grab, which has like a stupid hitbox that basically he hits really far away, even though like on the screen it didn't hit you, his foot didn't hit you, but it's still like outer, I don't know how it still hits as a grab. And you know what I mean if you played Storm 4 or Storm Revolution, I think, right? It was in Storm Revolution as well. But yeah, for the average player, you have to agree with me, like it is hard for the people getting into the game, for people that are not as good as others, are more like still learning, you know, average, to deal with Edo Minato. Even though his awakening also, people struggle with it, but basically you only need to guard. You only need to guard. But yeah, Edo Minato, I'll put him at broken for the average player. And I'm not really gonna talk a lot about Edo Minato or talk about or show you clips. I think it's pretty linear, and I assume that you have played against Edo Minato. And if you're a new player, or if you like got introduced to the game in Storm 4, etc., you know what I'm talking about, and I think you can relate by Edo Minato being broken for the average player, you know? Because, like, if I wanted to make, like, at least 5 categories, and I had to put him in there. I felt like I had to put him in. So, yeah. Let's go. So, now we're gonna do Sasori? Yeah, we're gonna do Sasori, I think. So, Sasori, I'm gonna put him as super broken, stupid, and difficult to beat. And I'm gonna get a lot of also, I'm gonna get a lot of slack, and I'm gonna get a lot of hateful comments probably, or critiques, by putting him up here, super broken, stupid, difficult to beat. But I mean, I'm gonna explain why I did this, why I put him here. Basically, Sasori has been really good throughout all Storm games. I think the game that he is like the weakest in is probably Storm 4, the last game. But yeah, I mean, in Storm 2, if you play Storm 2, you know, man, he was probably like the best character in that game. Super high tier, literally the best, I think. And it was easy to pick up because I remember picking him up. And yeah, that was the game that I mained him, and a lot of people were maining him, and it was so easy to just beat people with Sasori in that game. Storm Generations, Storm 3, I don't even know if you were able to do what I'm gonna say in Storm 2, but I know that in Storm 3 and Storm Generations you could do this. You could basically just have an invincible puppet where you would just spam like the sand kunais that he throws like repeatedly without even needing to stop, and even when your character was getting hit it was just broken. I'm gonna play this clip for you so you can see it. So yeah, basically that's the clip of Sasori being super broken and glitchy, and in general like he's always been a really high tier, top tier character, played mostly by like the top players of all the games, all the Storm games, of all the Storm games, and basically that's it. And his awakening has always been good, and in general I think he deserves to be in that spot just for his legacy throughout the games. And I remember like watching him in competitive scene, being played by the best players and just being stupid broken and really difficult to beat when you're playing against someone that actually knows what he's doing and that can like exploit every single strength of Sasori. So yeah, let's go to the next one. So Pts Scarecrow, and Pts Scarecrow will be our first Beyond Broken, will make you give up the game forever. And you're like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? Pts Scarecrow? I never seen no one play the character. Bro, I'm talking specifically about Pts Scarecrow, like Part 1 Scarecrow in Storm Generations, bro. Like, in Storm Generations, it was just unbelievably broken, bro. Like, literally, I'm just gonna play this clip and then I'm gonna talk about him. Just watch the clip, bro. So yeah, as you can see by this clip, bro, you could just do that, and that is the tilt. You could just spam the tilt, spam, like spam the tilt, throw some shuriken, spam the tilt, like throw tags, and it was so difficult to dodge, bro. And if when your opponent that was playing Part 1 Kankro knew what he was doing, it was just, you made a mistake and boom, you're just dead, bro. It's no way out. It was so difficult, and I remember it, bro. Like, Jesus, it was so annoying, so broken. It literally would make you give up the game forever. In my opinion, it was one of the most broken characters, probably like top 3 at least broken characters ever to be made in a Storm game. It's just ridiculous. In Storm Generations, that was ridiculous, and I'm not going to talk much more about Kankro, because Pts Kankro, because basically it was just this tilt in Storm Generation specifically, because you could just spam tilts, cancel tilts all over the place whenever you wanted. It was super easy. So yeah, let's go to Neji. Okay, we have Neji here. So Neji, I'm gonna put him at in like the category broken and annoying to deal with it. Basically, like all the characters in this category are almost the same in terms of like the arguments that I have for them. Neji being like super annoying and having like super good first hits, like combo stilts jutsu. Like he can do a full combo just like Danzo and Nagato by just eating your feet, and I think he's the most ridiculous of them three. You literally don't need much skill to play as Neji, and yeah, it's just super annoying, bro, to deal with it. And if you played ranked in most of the games, but yeah, more recently in Storm 4, you know what I'm talking about. Even in Storm 3, I think Neji has been like super good character. I would even consider him broken for most of the games, or probably all the games, since he was introduced in Storm 2. Maybe in Storm 2 he wasn't that, at least I don't remember like people abusing him, but yeah, in the rest of the games, yeah, for sure. So yeah, not much to say about Neji. You already know Neji, bro. It's a lot like a Danzo and Naga. Then we have Taya. Taya, I'm gonna put her in the in the Beyond Broken will make you give up the game forever. And like the simple reason, I'm gonna talk it after I show you this clip. So roll the clip. As you could see in this clip, basically Taya is a Stormford character, right? Which was introduced in the DLC, and she can just hide behind that Doki, bro. And literally in like a part of the map where you can't even hit her. Like you can't even throw shurikens. You can't even dash at her without like getting blocked by the Doki. And she can literally just spam behind the Doki, and she's just like in front of the wall and behind the Doki, and it's so annoying. Like literally broken. I mean, it's so broken, bro. It's beyond broken because like it doesn't make sense, bro. And really just talking about her as a character and just thinking of how broken she is, it literally just makes me sad, bro, for anyone that has to deal with her, you know? Like, who are you if you play her to win in rank, bro? What the heck are you doing, bro? Like, please don't play her like that. It's so annoying. How can you even have fun? And bro, I played against a few Tayas, I remember, and I mean, you could win. You could definitely win. Just like you could win against any character. They are not invincible, right? Like you could win against Pts Scarecrow, man. Like I did a lot of times. You could also win against Taya. I did a lot of times. But it's so annoying, it's not even worth, bro. Like they are so broken, they take all the fun out of the game for sure. And I'm gonna move on. Basically is that's what makes her broken. Like enough said, right, on that. So yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna do Tenten now, okay? Cause I wanna leave Itachi for the end, bro. Cause Itachi is special for this video as well. So Tenten, I'm gonna put her as broken and annoying to deal with it. I'm talking about specifically Storm Generations Tenten. And Tenten, to be honest, she wasn't even supposed to be on this list for me. I just wanted like 12 cards, and let me count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah, 12 cards. I wanted to be like a pair number, so 12 it is. Basically, I'm gonna roll this clip, just watch it. So yeah, as you could see by that clip, in Generations, the game that you just saw was Generations, and she like was one of the easiest characters as well to spam, and you could just do a jutsu over and over again. It had like in Generations, most jutsus had amazing tracking. Like they were really hard to dodge for like everyone. Like you really needed to practice a lot to dodge jutsus in Generations. It was kind of fun to practice that because it made you have really good movement if you wanted to beat those characters. And yeah, she could basically just um, do her jutsu, stun the opponent, do like use a support, stun the opponent, do the jutsu, throw the shurikens with the square combo that she has. And yeah, she was really easy to spam with and really easy to play, and would give you like easy free wins basically. Yeah, not much to say. She wasn't like stupid broken, like you could work around her. And I mean, she was difficult to beat, but at the same time, I don't want to compare her to like the Masked Man, right? That was also a problem in Storm Generations. I think she's a little bit below, right? I still think she at that game, comparing like to Danzo, Nagato, and Neji, like if they were in the same game, it's kind of hard to do this comparison. But I think to for their game, for the games that are broken, I think Tendon is a little bit more broken than them. I don't know if I'm really being if I'm making sense right now, but yeah, uh, I don't know. Just if you play Generation and you remember PTS Tendon, just tell me if you agree if you agree with this pick of putting her in this category, or if you think she should be below or a little bit above. So yeah, finally for this, and this is special. It's like this one is like a honorable mention almost. Like Itachi, beyond broken, will make you give up the game forever. And I'm talking specifically about Storm 1, and yet you heard me right. Naruto Storm 1 Itachi. Why, bro? What the heck? Is there even a Storm 1? Yeah, there is a Storm 1, bro. There is a game before Shippuden, a Storm game before Shippuden that had Itachi. And just look at this clip. So yeah, probably you couldn't really tell what I'm trying to get at with just that clip, but basically I'm gonna explain to you that was his awakening. You just saw his awakening, and there was Tsukiyomi mode, I think. And what happened in that awakening was that the opponent, the Itachi's opponent, would literally be in slow motion, like straight up slow motion. It would take like probably like 2 full seconds for them to do a normal jump, and like a double jump and hitting the ground probably like 3 or 4 seconds. It was ridiculous, and Itachi was moving fast, like normal speed or even faster, a little bit faster. So yes, that was just insane that you could do that, even though like the only thing that I can really say that was broken about him was that awakening. But that awakening, just that awakening, like imagine in Storm 4, like having awakening that puts your opponent like super slow motion. Literally, that's insane, bro. Like it's just insane. Okay, it was super cool to use that awakening. I remember it, man. But yeah, I mean, Itachi, don't get me wrong, it was just a fun pick. I had to put him there. I remembered him when I was trying to figure out characters for this list. But yeah, this is basically the list. We reached the end, so we have one character in broken for the first Metal Storm 2 as Deidara, broken for the average player Edominato, broken and annoying to deal with it Danzo, Nagato, Neji, and PTS Tenant from Storm Generations, super broken, stupid, and difficult to beat Masked Man for the first patches of Storm Generations, Kaguya from Storm 4, and Sazori throughout all the games, except Storm 4 maybe. And Beyond Broken will make you give up the game forever. Pts Scarecrow from Storm Generations, Tyree from Storm 4, and Storm 1 Itachi because of his awakening. And yeah, these were just bad pictures that I chose at the start. So yeah, don't mind. This is basically were the same characters. But yeah, just tell me what you thought about this tier list. Tell me if you enjoyed it, if you disagree, man. Just tell me if I should have had like different characters. Yeah, just give me some feedback on this. Also, raw commentary for this video, and I hope in general you guys enjoyed it and have a nice rest of the day. Thank you for watching.